So next we're going to move on to types of pyramids. I'm switching to a pencil because I'm probably going to erase some of my lines so that they look like they are in the background rather than the foreground, because we are moving on from two-dimensional shapes, which is what we've been drawing when we drew our polygons and our triangles and our lines. Those were two-dimensional shapes. So now when we go to types of pyramids, those are going to be three-dimensional shapes. So when we do a pyramid, we're going to start with a base, and I'm going to start with a triangular pyramid. So I'm going to draw a triangle for my base, and then a pyramid is going to come to a point. So I'm going to draw my point, and then the next step is just to connect all of the vertexes of my triangle to that point. So I'm going to start with this vertex and connect it to the point that I've drawn. I'm going to go over to this vertex and connect it to that point, and then I'm going to come over to the last vertex and connect it to that point, and I have drawn a triangular pyramid. Now if I want it to look like it's disappearing, I can come in here and get rid of some of these lines on my base so that it looks like those are in the background rather than the foreground. And then I can also get rid of some of the lines on this one going up so that it looks like it is three-dimensional. Now we're going to move on to a square pyramid. I'm going to start by drawing my base. My base is going to be a square. I'm going to put my point up at the top, and then I'm going to just connect all of those lines to that point. So starting at this upper left hand corner, I'm going to connect it to that point at the top. Coming down here to the lower left hand corner, I'm going to connect it to the point, and then connecting the upper right hand corner and the lower right hand corner. And to make it look three-dimensional, I'm going to go in and erase some of this back line so it looks like it's disappearing. And I've drawn for you a square pyramid. You can even draw pentagonal pyramids. So you draw a pentagon for your base. Remember, a pentagon is going to be a shape with 5 sides. Then you put a point at the top, and then you're just going to connect all of those vertices to that point. Making sure you're drawing as close to straight lines as you can get. And then you'll need to go back in and erase some of these lines that are in the background so it looks like they're disappearing. And this would be a pentagonal pyramids. The base is a pentagon, and then you have triangles coming up to this point. Those are 3 different types of pyramids.